Since the dawn of time, humankind has had one dream: to gather their friends and heroes to play games in front of their computers and to share it with the world. Now that dream is reality. Welcome to the DreamStream.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the DreamStream. This is all a dream. We went inside of your dream, and we saw that you wanted to talk about Mothman being a deadbeat and living on our couch, and then we did it. And this is happening in some level in between the real world and that deep, deep subconscious, where we're going to figure out how where you keep all the millions. It is so nice for you to be here. I just want to shout out, even before I say my own name, thank you so much to Taylor Moore and Fortunate Horse for putting this on. This is so incredible, and I'm so glad that I don't have to run OBS because I would be just crying instead of speaking. My name is Eric Silver. I am your game master, your moth master, maybe, so double M for this evening. I am the dungeon master of Join the Party, a 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons podcast. We were currently running a modern powered sort of world where a small town in upstate New York turns into a major metropolis because of science, because everyone loves science and powers. I'm so excited to do this. You can check me out on Twitter at L_Silvero, EL_SILVERO. That is my name with an underscore in the middle if I was a Lucha Libre wrestler. And I'm so excited to introduce the rest of my players here. This is so exciting. I'm going to ask them some late night style questions just to get them all excited. And just like Jimmy Fallon, I'm going to laugh at all the jokes and say, ha, my man. All right, we're going to start with Liz Anderson. Hi, Liz.
Hi. Hello.
I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you so much for playing.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you.
People might know you from the wonderful actual play podcast campaign Skyjacks.
Yes.
Y'all just released a soundtrack. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So Skyjacks has gone for 2 years at this point, and when this new arc started, there's I guess a he is a composer. I don't know why I say he's kind of a composer. His name is Arnie. But he was an MD in the Chicago improv community. And then one day someone discovered, like, oh, he works for Renaissance fairs for a long time and is a perfect fit to write sky pirate music, basically folk music. So he wrote 8 songs for the show, and people loved it so much that from like the first week, we got a lot of fans asking, when's the album coming? When's the album coming? And so we kickstarted the album to basically just like get Arnie more money to do more music. And I believe our initial goal was like $10,000, because that would basically half went to Arnie, half went to operational costs. And it hit 25,000 by the first day.
Let's go.
It was wild. Yeah. I think we ended up at like 46. So for something that I was not involved in, I'm very proud of that Kickstarter. But yeah, the album dropped today. So that was very nice, and also shows how rabid our fans are when it comes to Arnie Parrott. Not the rest of the show.
No, just for Arnie. A tale as old as time. Going from improv to sky piracy, and then you write an album.
Money.
and then you make money. Everyone
That's
knows.
it.
And when you're not being a sky pirate, you also have the podcast Paired, where you play an AI assistant like Alexa. Has this made you closer to the Alexa or Siri that I theoretically think that you have in your house?
No, not at all. So I started that as kind of like speculative fiction, in like what in a world where Alexas or Siris aren't evil. And it's only affirmed my belief that I don't want that shit anywhere near me. No. Because I don't know if we all got this email, but did you get an email from Google Drive saying like if you upgrade to a terabyte, you'll get a free Google Nest?
Yeah, I think so, but like also I might have
That
because it always just freaks me out.
it's like if it's that easy to get it, something's wrong. Something's no.
If I'm not paying for it, they're using me somehow. I don't like.
You're gonna get me. No.
I'm glad that you still have a healthy skepticism even while you are embodying an Alexa. So thank you so much for still doing this.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Hey, let's talk to Shannon. Hi, Shannon.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Excited.
I like that I'm so happy that I'm here on my digital couch for this game that we're playing here. So you play on Critical Bits with another actual play podcast. So most people might think that you would play Dungeons and Dragons, but what system are you playing?
We play Masks, which is a Powered by the Apocalypse teenage superhero game.
I love Masks. I feel like I keep recommending Masks to everyone because I feel like it's the most thing that follows form as function. Like if you
Mhm.
want to play an angsty teenager with like nuclear powers, you do.
Yeah, instead of hit points, you have emotional states. So you mark angry, insecure, that sort of stuff, or guilty. You get hit so hard you feel guilty, because you're superpowered, so you don't really take physical damage, just all emotional damage. That's what the
Mm.
show is.
Oh,
Classic.
Tim's been on it. Tim knows.
So for someone who, speaking of emotional damage, what happened in your most recent episode? Can you give us a little tease on it? We saw that things were blowing up on the internet.
Oh yeah, we just did episode 50. We've been doing it for 2 years, and it was sort of big, upsetting, emotional crescendo for my character involving her dead parents, and it was my first time crying on the show. So it was like really intense. I'm not like a crier. It's not very easy for me to get emotionally vulnerable. So it's like just a testament to how, I guess, Joel is a GM and how far the show has gotten and stuff. And it made a lot of people who listened to it cry, which was cool. So it was just like a big emotional moment for our like body horror comedy show.
Mazel tov on crying. Mazel tov on
Thank you.
everybody else crying. Congratulations. Not making people cry because of the guilt you get while being punched. You're a video essayist and also the film correspondent for the wonderful leftist cultural podcast Struggle Session. What's the best thing that you've been working on lately for that?
I thought it was really cool. Leslie set up we had a panel on a virtual horror convention, like a VR horror convention, and it's all on YouTube. We did a panel on Junji Ito. We had a couple guests on it, and Leslie actually got someone who cosplays Tomie, the Junji Ito character, to come on and pretend to be the actual Tomie, and everyone, because like in Junji Ito stuff, everyone is just enamored with her, and then men go crazy and try to kill her. And so that was just like a really strange, fun bit that we did live and like surprised the audience with. And we also did a 30 Days of Horror thing and reviewed season 2 of The Boys. So that's the recent stuff we've done on Struggle Session.
Oh, awesome. That just you explaining that what's happening is freaking me out and I don't like it. But
It was so fun. It was really fun.
I'm glad you can make people cry and feel anxious. So we're gonna move on to the next person. Jen, hello.
hi.
Jen, you play Viv on Fun City, which is
I do.
on actual play podcast here at the wonderful Horse Stables of Fortune and Horse.
Fortunate horse.
Nay, listen to my. But when you're not playing, so you were playing Shadowrun, but now you're playing Stillfleet. What the fuck is that? That doesn't.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we can't record at Fortunate Horse right now, and so we decided to split off into a mini series with Stillfleet, which is a new game that just published I guess, quick start on itch, and it's a space-themed game set 100 million years in the future. I play a little lizard boy named Mercus,
Nice.
and he's our fearless leader / pilot who is actually very full of fear.
Good. I'm glad. I was. If you had lizard person who was the fearless leader at home, you won bingo. Just $1,000 will be Venmo to you. On home. When you're not playing role-playing games, you are making so much food.
I
It's
am.
incredible. Please, what are you making for Thanksgiving? Because I've just started following you on social media, and I already want to know everything that you're dealing with right now.
Well, I usually leave it to the very, very last minute because I love pretending I'm on that show Chopped. But my mom surprised me with one secret ingredient,
It's a durian.
which is a serrano ham.
Oh!
Yes.
This is what I will be cutting into on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Beautiful.
My man, the Serrano ham. Oh my god, incredible! And you along with your Serrano ham, you have a new recipe collection. I've heard from my wonderful research team here.
Oh, a new recipe collection. Do I? Oh, yes, I do. I'm the editor in chief. I'm not good at keeping track of all my projects. There are many. It's a vast landscape of projects, but I am recently the new editor in chief of a recipe site called Oral Traditions. It's run by Happy Family Night Market, which is based here in New York, and we cover lesser known recipes across the Asian diaspora. So if you have home recipes and want to share your mom or grandma's recipes, I would love to see them.
Incredible. Thank you so much. I am 100% going to check that out. And finally, let's talk about the man in the hat. Let's talk about Tim. Hi, Tim.
Hello, I'm the man in the yellow hat.
Oh, oh, good. I've just changed it to all George themed. You are so prepared. Please stop hacking into my DM notes. I would really appreciate that. Tim, you're here from Rude Tales of Magic, and as things get rude there on that show, much like the Serrano ham that Jen was just holding up before, you got your first piece of really sexy meat, which is your first piece of sexy fan art. Please regale us with the tale of you receiving sexy fan art.
Oh my.
Yeah, so I play a character named Stir Fry, which is like a kenku, like a bird crow person, and it's just he has a lot of sex on the show, or he has become. It is he's had the opportunity. He's just like he's a pretty charming dude to the right person, I think, and it just keeps coming up. And newest episode, spoiler alert, he has a nice little summer rendezvous, and people are loving it, and people are we got multiple fan arts about it, and it's a little crow person, it's a big ogre woman, and it's not ogre, orc, there we go. And it's beautiful. It's just a beautiful thing. I believe in the value of love. I've always believed in the value of love, and to see that played within a game and communicated and played back to us through art is just really, it's a beautiful thing to me. I've always believed in love. So because I've always believed in love, this is a very beautiful thing to me.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you for clarifying that.
Always believed in love.
You can look in my Twitter. You can look all the way back. I've always believed in love.
The love, the value of it specifically, but just in it too. I love love.
I love love so much. When you first started playing your Kenku character, did you think, oh, I've created a sex symbol? Congratulations to me. Thank you. I'm so glad.
Yeah, no. I started playing a character that I thought would be like a real like scheming creep, and then he just slowly became lovable in a way that I did not want him to be, and you know what, he's also affectionate too. I never wanted him to be. I never wanted to play an affectionate character, but sometimes you have to follow the impulse. You have to follow the impulse. I've always believed in impulses. I've always believed in it. There's a value in impulse. There's a value in following through on an impulse. And sometimes there's a value in not following, with just clocking an impulse. And I've always believed that too.
Wonderful. I'm glad that you can finally get away from your real life where you don't believe in love. And now you can finally be a character who believes in love so much.
Yes. We're playing the mad game here where I speak truths that I do not actually believe.
Jeez. Wonderful. All right. Well, I'm so glad to play that we get to play this game together. I'm gonna introduce the game now. We are playing Dang, Mothman Won't Move Out. He said it was just for the weekend. By Paul Machevich. I probably said that incorrectly, but
Machevich. He goes by Etten.
Oh yes, I have his itch here. It goes by Ettin, ETTIN.itch.io. Please go there and you can download these games and tip the man. The man deserves it. So when he appeared at your door, you decided to just let him crash here for a while, but he's overstaying his welcome. And now you're stuck with Mothman. He's definitely chewed on your dress shirt. It's time to help Mothman fix his problems so he'll stop hogging the couch. Fucking Mothman. God damn it. I have such a soft spot for him, and now he's eating all my dress shirts, and I don't like that. Well, the first part of this game is that we're going to create some characters that our lovely players here have thought about beforehand. We're going to hear the character role that they have. They might be an adult or the brawn or be super smooth or the wacky one. They're going to have two things that they're good at, which is hobbies like video games or martial arts, having a day job like working at 7-Eleven. You might know chemistry or have cryptid lore, or you just use skills you got being a smooth talker or maybe an athlete. And then we have your name and what you would be doing if Mothman was not there right now. So we're going to do the same order that we did before. We're going to start with Liz. Liz, please introduce your character.
Yes, I will be playing an adult. So, my concept for this individual is that his name is Michael, and he is the building's very small super. And he talks like this, and he's just trying to help you out. And he's gonna come up and fix your pipes. If you would keep the music down, that'd be awesome. Thank you. I'm so small. Can you lift this for me? Thank you. I love you. Bye.
I can feel how small he is.
He's so little, but he's trying his best.
Wonderful. Can you just tell me what are the two skills that you have, the two things that you're good at?
Just handiness in general. And then the other one is he has been collecting everyone's not stealing. It's just things that people are leaving out, packages that no one's picked up. So he's got a lot of extraneous, perhaps weapons, or perhaps just little clothes and toys that are mine, but we can maybe fashion into some devices that the Mothman might like. But it's not stolen because it was abandoned. It's fine.
Incredible. I wrote down handiness and a lot of weapons and things he swiped from Amazon.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Shannon, let's go to your character. Please introduce yourself and tell us all these things that we laid out before.
I'm going to be playing Sam. She's a vet student as one of her skills. And as far as main character traits, she's a very anxious person. She's been very passive aggressive with Mothman because she can't handle confrontation. Her other skill is she cooks as like a hobby. So like vet skills and cooking, and just cannot handle conflict or stress whatsoever. Just very nervous.
So I can understand that if Mothman wasn't there, you'd just be anxious about something else.
He's gonna have another premonition, and we're all gonna die. You know, I don't want to upset him, but he keeps taking one bite out of all of my dress shirts, so I can't wear any of them. Why didn't he just eat one? Yeah, just stuff like that.
Wonderful. Thank you. All right, Jen, please tell us about your character.
Leah will be playing Brains, and she is the computer lab monitor at the nearby university, and is pretty good at climbing things. Like if there's a crate of cables, she can just climb up there and get it like a little squirrel. Yeah.
Wait, is your other skill monitoring computer labs?
No, her day job is being the computer lab monitor. And one of her skills is climbing things.
Okay, wonderful. You do have another skill if it is related.
Oh, I thought it could include day jobs.
Oh, so that's the one.
That's a day job, yeah.
Can you explain to me what a computer lab monitor is? 'Cause I'm thinking about like I'm in middle school and someone comes up behind me and tells me to stop going on addictinggames.com.
Or when something breaks,
Oh.
or making sure everything is clean, like all the dust is off, and like little can of air. She's probably just walking around the house like spritzing things with the air. Just kind of like, oh, this remote control is very dusty, very dusty.
Wonderful. I'm so excited to talk to Leah and have her clean off some of my remotes, which definitely needed. And finally, Tim, let's hear about your character.
Okay, so my character is named Calendar McCavity. He is smooth. And here I had a bunch of ideas that I wanted to check in with you about. I was thinking he was either a novelist or a street canvasser.
Oh man. Listen, this is you all need to deal with Calendar. So I'll
Going to be a different direction based on novelist or street canvasser.
What kind of novels?
Ooh, let's go with let's go with novels about writers.
Oh my
no.
god.
Ugh.
Okay, we're doing that. We're gonna do novelist.
Gah.
We're gonna do novelist.
Stephen King ass. Ugh.
And
Meta.
then his skills, he can do a crab walk,
Great. Well done.
and he has a backyard apiary.
Mm.
Ooh.
So he's always got some honey on him too, from his
Oh my
special honey
God.
from his apiary.
Wonderful. That's gonna be so wonderful as it ties into where Mothman exactly is crashing.
Oh no.
Oh.
Because Mothman he loves the bees. He loves messing around with the bees.
Oh.
Those problems later. Don't worry about it. I'm sure I'm done.
I'm definitely allergic to bees and just terrified constantly of the apiary.
So this is gonna be some roommate drama.
Okay, wonderful. So let's flesh out the world that we live in here. As a group, describe your place. What kind of a place in it is it? Do you own it or rent it? Who lives there? Are you all roommates or some of you visiting friends? What are some things that you want about the place that you live?
If we have a super, we're probably renting. Is that right?
Renting to own. I don't know when the own's gonna happen, but it will, and I'm so excited for it.
I just believe so much in you kids. I really
I believe in you. You gotta own this whole city by the time that I pass away.
Oh my gosh.
I need someone supportive like Michael in my life. So Liz, just like call me up after this and we just need to talk.
I believe in you and your podcast.
Someone clip that on Twitch. I really need that. Thank you. Anything else? I think everyone should definitely include like one detail about the place that they live. So you rent, and I assume Michael doesn't live there, or like in the apartment itself.
He's small. He could live there and we might not even know it.
You never know. That's my little secret.
So it's like he lives in the apartment, but he will not admit that he lives
My
in the
little
apartment.
secret.
Okay. Well, I feel like having a backyard area or at least like an extravagant balcony works for an apiary. What do you guys want? You want an extravagant balcony or a backyard?
I like backyard.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, we'll put the apiary there. Jen and Shannon, is there like something specific about the place that you live? Like, is the apartment nice or is it shitty? Is it new? Is it old?
Maybe it's lived in.
Mhm.
And I think Leah probably is the person who set up the sound system for every room, even if it wasn't necessary, like in the bathroom. Or the doorway, or like when you're standing to ring the doorbell, there's music there, like music.
Wait, so there's a speaker in every room that is connected to the doorbell, and I'm assuming like the TV stereo system. So if you're watching a movie, we can hear it in every room that we're in.
That's so fun.
Wow. I hope we're friends.
Are like the wires like hidden or is it just like loose? And
Oh
like,
man, I think they're probably just very brightly colored across the whole ceiling, like a matrix.
Yes, thank you.
I think we collaborate well on our art. I think the art that's in common spaces is like shared between all of us, and like we feel like we've done a good job having no one sort of personal like concert posters or band stuff or just like art pieces dominate, and we're like, no, this is the one this one should just be in your room, or no, yeah, we like this one, it can be in.
I will write down harmonious band posters in apartment.
Sure. Yeah, we all agree on that one Pink Floyd poster with all the women's backs.
We
It's
love
just like surprisingly, that's the one.
Yeah, we all love that one.
We love butt cracks.
Tasteful.
Yeah.
I think I have a bunch of lizards in my room, and the noise from the TV disturbs my lizards, and I get very upset, but I'm too passive to say anything.
Oh, what kind of lizards do you have?
It's like bearded dragons and monitor lizards and geckos and stuff.
Fuck. Okay.
They get
Yeah.
loose sometimes. 'Cause I'm not very good at taking care of them.
Did I ever tell you about the time I went to the reptile convention in White Plains, New York?
Oh, I've been to Repticon in Atlanta. It's weird.
It's we'll talk about it. A beautiful monitor lizard I saw there.
And that was 15 away. That was 15 minutes away from my hometown, and I didn't even know there was a lizard convention. Fuck,
Huh.
Amazing.
things you learn in adulthood. Jesus. All right. Well, I think that we've already started doing this a little bit, but I want each player to describe a useful feature that is in this apartment. You might have a big wardrobe, a garage workshop, a home theater system, a tool shed, a huge basement, a wine cellar, a cult junk in the attic, etc. Mothman may or may not be ruining it. I think apiary, I'm going to take that as Tim's.
Sure.
We'll put that in there. I will take the Jen, if you want to do another one, you can, but we can just stick with surround sound and everything.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And yeah, so then Liz and Shannon, will you say two useful features in the building?
I would say because I cook, just like an extensive knife collection that I didn't really know what I was buying, and they're all overpriced, but we do have like a whole lot of nice knives. I probably don't. I put them in the dishwasher, and I don't take very good care of them. But,
Oh no.
yep, they're all
Oh.
rusty and weird. But they're still. This just we have a whole lot of like knives and cookware and stuff.
Did a person come over and try to sell you knives through their MLM, and
It's like,
then
okay, how many? All right, yeah.
well, I just need you to buy 20 knives, and then I can just get to silver level.
It's happened more than once. I can't say no to people.
I
So we have
know.
a lot of knives.
Wonderful. And then Liz, let's get one more.
This unit in particular has the building's only stacked washer dryers. Everyone else has to use the coin ones in the bottom of the basement. But because I love you guys so much, I think you deserve it. But also, don't mess with it. It will leak everywhere. I didn't. It's very hard to lift, so be careful. All right.
I will be here all the time using it. It's fine. I'll just use my key. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Oh no, I want to play Michael just as much. This is
It's a game. Everyone is Michael. We're all Michael today.
oh my god, wonderful. Okay, so I have already rolled on this table here to explaining what's happening here, and I'm gonna the game will start momentarily. I'm just gonna explain how the game happens here. I've simplified the rules a little bit, so for those of you who played this before, this is a little bit different than what's written here. But speaking of masks, I am very inspired by that game system. I think it works really well, especially simply on this stream. So whenever you are doing something risky, you're gonna roll 2d6 to find out how it goes. You got your 2d6 right here. Thank you, Jen. I very much appreciate you doing the same thing I did. When you need when you're doing something you're good at, so all of the anything vaguely related to your skills, you're gonna roll an extra d6, and then you're gonna take the two highest dice. From there, a 6 or less is a miss and your action goes wrong. A 7 to 9, you're hit with consequences. Your action is successful, but it may have a cost or may only happen for a limited time. And then 10 plus, this is a strong hit. Your action happens with aplomb. If you roll a 12, I'm going to be really proud of you and I might stand and then say, my man, again, like I was.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh my god.
I don't think you're gonna stand.
I have a my man. I will push this back and I have a my man ready for you in my Vegas, not actually Denzel voice. Just like, I have it, Tim. Don't test me.
All right, just we'll see if you stand when you do it. I just don't really think you're gonna stand when you see a man. That's-
No. Oh, he wasted it.
I still have other I can't stand more
It's
than
the
one.
one.
Michael, it's fine. I'm fine.
You only get one.
Wonderful. Okay, so the only other thing that we have to ask is there is a problem in your lives that is happening that Mothman didn't cause? Is there a rival who wants to get you out? Is there an evil neighbor? Is there an important work thing for all of you? Is someone unemployed? Is there a cryptid hunting landlord? What is something that all of you are affected? What is a problem that Mothman didn't cause?
I have a pitch.
Okay.
The local coffee shop closed.
Oh, and we can't hang out there.
Yeah, and we don't. We don't have any coffee because that's where we got our coffee.
Oh,
in
no.
this
Can't
world.
get it anywhere else.
You can't
That's
get
how it
anywhere else.
works.
That's where we met our 2 other friends. There's 6 of them, right? There's 6 friends. Never mind. Anyway.
Also, this is a pitch because it's just, I don't want to. We can do another thing too. This is just a
No,
first
that's
pitch.
fine. I like it. Let's use
Okay.
it.
Okay.
All right, this is fine. There's a lot of throwing stuff at the wall in Aw Dang Mothman, so this is perfect. And I'm sorry no one told you life was gonna be this way.
No.
I did it. I did it. Thanks everybody. Thank you.
Mwah.
All right, let's get started here. I think all of you, you wake up this wonderful Saturday morning. None of you have work today. You're all just out. Michael's gonna come over invasively at some point. You know it. He'll make breakfast. It's gonna be wonderful. But you wake up, and the first thing that you hear is a loud thump as you all look outside, and Mothman has fallen out of the love seat in which Mothman has been sleeping on for the last 3 weeks. Oh, sorry guys, my wings they get too big sometimes, and then I get push myself, but it's cool. It's super comfy. I can start making toast before Michael shows up. I can definitely do it. It's fine. I'm gonna take care of it. It's cool. And then Mothman goes over to the fridge and takes out a bunch of eggs and just starts like making a scramble with the various stuff that you all have in the fridge.
I was saving some of it. And...
Mothman has been here for 3 weeks and has not told you why Mothman is still here. So you guys, I can't remember. Are any of you like lactose intolerant or anything?
Yes. I've said it so many times, Mothman. You ask me every morning. I'm still lactose intolerant.
I already put cheese in it, but I bet I can move it around. And there's like a not cheesy part. I'll figure that out. And he just keeps moving it around.
I'm off today. Ugh. And Leah tries to put a pillow over her head.
Leah, I saw on the calendar that you were working today, so I wanted to make you breakfast.
Oh man, you knew this is the only day I could sleep in.
We all wake up at 7:30 in this house. I call it the wake up early house because we do it so much.
When did you name our house the Wake Up Early House?
Oh, you didn't see on the Wi-Fi when I changed it to that?
You changed the Wi-Fi without talking to me?
Hey
And
guys,
she just starts struggling with the blankets and is like angrily like getting up to change the Wi-Fi back.
Okay, so calendar crab walks over into the kitchen.
Right.
And rewrites himself into an upright position, opens the fridge, grabs orange juice, and smoothly drinks it out of the bottle itself. Mothman, dude, I you can just count me out. I'm just probably just need to not have too much this morning. Had a real crazy night last night, and probably don't need too much food right now. So thanks, but no thanks.
Oh, can you not drink it like that? It's really freaking me out. I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Am I making you uncomfortable, Mothman? Am I doing something that's maybe crossing with some of your boundaries? Then I guess I'll stop doing it. And I'll twist it back and slam that fridge back shut.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I'm so glad that you respect my boundaries and everything. Just to give you an illustration, in my head, Mothman is hot Mothman. So he's like 6.5 feet tall, like wings, big red eyes, and little antenna, but just like shredded, just like 8 abs, and like the muscles that go down like that. And like with little let's all do this together. It just goes like this.
We know what you're talking about.
We're there.
Yeah, that's what Mothman looks like with just little fuzz around. You're like, hey guys, I really appreciate you letting me stay here and everything. It's really cool.
Yeah. So speaking of that, Mothman, I'm just wondering if maybe, today being Saturday and all, maybe you could, you got any going to the library, look at some job listings there, or if you got any plans for the day beyond just hanging out in the house or something like that.
Oh yeah, well, today's a really big day for me. Yeah, this is the day that the apartment building's gonna explode.
Okay. What?
You hear this tiny yell from across the house. Explode!
This apartment building, Mothman, or a different apartment building?
Oh yeah, this one definitely extremely. Yeah. Oh, did I not say that when I first started coming here to hang out?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah, no is just quickly. Yeah, no is Calendar's catchphrase. We can write that in right now.
You guys all
Yeah,
penciled that. And yeah.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think that at this point, you hear if Mothman didn't wake you up, you might have been woken up from two men under 5'2" struggling with big bags of coffee beans up the stairs. And Michael, this is you helping your brother who also lives in the building. He is named Michael but with a K.
They're both named Michael.
Yeah, but Michael, this is Michael with a K because he was younger. So
Michael, you gotta lift with your legs. You know I can't lift with my legs. I hurt my ankle last weekend. Why'd you hurt your ankle last weekend, Michael? You gotta be more careful. I was bicycling. You know you can't bicycle. All the big seats are too high for us, Michael. Oh God, I love you so much. I can't. Thank you so much for looking out for me. No, you. Thank you so much for looking out for me. All right, we're at the top of the stairs. I'll see you next weekend, all right? All right, see you. Bye.
Liz, I really appreciate you doing both voices. Good. you can have both Michaels there.
Thank you. You handed me the treat, and I took both treats.
Yes. Michael with a K lives upstairs. He lives on the top on the penthouse building. And both of them, Michael, have been carrying off big sacks of coffee beans, which this is their new scheme. Since the coffee place is shut down, they're bringing coffee beans up there because, as Michael as a K said, they need to get coffee somewhere, so we might as well do it in the apartment where they're family.
So Calendar rushes to the door, opens it, and goes, "Hey, Michael.
Calendar, my son, not my son. I'm sorry. There's your coffee.
Thank you, and also thank you for apologizing. You know I hate someone circumventing my father's claim to my being his boy.
The patriarchy is a real humdinger on all of us. But I've got you some decaf just in case you want a coffee at night.
That's actually a pretty big deal. As a novelist, it sometimes helps to have some stimulation in the wee hours as I'm writing. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Mothman told us that you're gonna blow up. That the building's gonna blow up. You heard anything about this?
Pardonnez-moi.
Parfzu, another speaker of French. Oh, notre frère, oh, is this French?
Wait.
Emily in Paris. I'm sorry, I thought novelists are supposed to be French, and I thought I could pretend to know French. Turns out I'm wrong again.
It's okay. That's why we have editors. Anyway, can I talk to Mr. Mothman?
Come on in, Michael. Everyone, Michael's coming in.
Hey, Michael.
Hello. Oh, everyone's looking so tall and beautiful. Everyone looks great. Just get coffee that I left in the hallway if you need it. All right, Mr. Mothman. First of all, lovely to see you. You're so tall. You're so big. As always, that's all how I greet you. What's this about the explosion?
Yeah. Hi, Michael. It's so nice to see you. I was just listening to you guys speaking French before, but yeah, the apartment above here, it's gonna explode. I saw it in one of my visions.
Well, it's news to me. Do you have any sort of thought as to the instigating incident of said explosion?
Oh no, man! I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm not as good at it as I thought, but maybe I could figure it out if we ran upstairs and if we checked out the apartment up there.
Are you okay? Are you about to throw up?
Oh, it was the way Calendar drank orange juice before. Now you.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before. Wait, now I'm throwing up. Oh God.
Oh,
Oh jeez. Oh God.
Yo, I'm crab walking in. You guys got a problem with the way I drink my juice?
Oh jeez. Oh God, I'm thinking about it. I think the way his throat goes up and down and I don't know how.
When
Oh, it's too
Calendar
much.
is asleep, I throw his juice away, but he just keeps buying more.
He's not buying
This
more
keeps
juice.
happening. He buys so much juice. He drinks so
Leah,
much.
wait. Leah, I crab walk over to Leah. Leah, you've been throwing out my juice?
I'm Sam.
I'm Leah.
I wrote that down wrong. I walk over to Sam. Sam, you throw out my juice?
I'm sorry. It's really gross the way that you drink it. It can't be good for you either. You drink so much.
I get upright from crab walk position expertly because it's one of my skills, and I go, no one's cared about me before like that. The way that you care about my health and the way people perceive me, that kind of means a lot to me. Thanks.
Didn't you say you got a dad?
Yeah, wait, yeah, but he doesn't love me very well.
Oh,
That's
okay,
why I want to stop you from loving me like that. Because if he sees someone loving
that's
me,
fine.
he would just be like, okay, well, if someone loves you, then go away. I got
Understood.
daddy issues. That's why I'm a novelist. I rush back to the computer and start typing a chapter.
Leah, you can hear the pitter patter of Leah's flip flops in a bathrobe. It's like, what is this about? What is this about exploding? Oh! I also changed the Wi-Fi password, and she texts it to everybody except for Mothman.
Ding.
Thank you.
What do we see when we look at our phones?
Mothman, get out is the password.
Nice, Leah.
Sam has a
Nice,
little
Leah.
laugh about it. Yes.
Mothman does his Zune and tries to connect to the Wi-Fi, but he's having a lot of trouble.
He has a Zune, did you say?
Yeah, Zune. He's like, oh, it's not working.
It's a Zune. Because it's a Zune.
Oh, that's probably part of the reason why. So yeah, don't go in the apartment above, the one with all the coffee beans up there. Don't go up there. That's where the explosion's happening.
We need to stop. Can we stop the explosion?
Oh yeah, probably. I just couldn't figure that out.
We can't go. I don't. Let's go figure it out.
I guess, is it Michael that lives up there, Michael?
Oh no, my brother.
Wait. I gotta say something, everyone. We made a plan to start the new season of The Crown this morning. We were going to do this together. This was the plan. It's fine if we don't do it. I just want us to address the fact that we'll do it later, because otherwise it will just be a thing that we forgot. And I really hate it when we forget about plans that we made and don't address it. So are we not doing The Crown this morning? Is that what's happening?
We won't have anywhere to watch The Crown if this whole place explodes.
It's a fair sentiment.
Okay, I just
makes
wanted
sense.
just wanted to say we made a plan that we're not doing it. It's okay. We've got a reason, but as long as we say it, that makes me feel better.
We could do it next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Is next Thursday?
We could
good
do
for
it
you?
later.
We could do it later. Next Thursday, probably.
I have skee ball on Thursday. I can't do Thursday.
Bummer, man. Maybe Thursday's
bad.
maybe
Thursday works
Thursday's
for
the
me,
day.
actually. I
Thursday's
think
the day.
Thursday sounds good. Yeah.
sound pretty good, actually.
Perfection
Yeah,
of a
sorry.
day.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. Can one of you? I would love it if one of you made a roll, whoever you think is the most insightful here, to help Mothman figure out why the explosion happens. Which of you do you think is the most insightful or connected to, the looking in the future that Mothman does?
Probably Michael, you know the whole building.
Yeah.
As far as the apartment, I don't think any of us have any psychic
No.
connections, but
Any
Yeah.
appliances that are new or could surge or anything like that?
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Yeah, Liz, why don't you roll with 3? You roll with 3 and then take the 2 highest.
So that was a 2-2 and a 1. So we got
Oh,
two
shit.
twos.
Mm.
Oopsie daisy. I'm not very good at my job.
Michael, you've seen this before in Really Kind Landlord Monthly. Sometimes, if a Mothman goes into a building, the sheer hotness of that Mothman will make the apartment explode. And it would be dangerous if Mothman went in there because he will spontaneously combust because of how goddamn shredded he is.
Michael stands up from the beanbag he was sitting in. It says, "I got this, everyone. Just give me a second with Mr. Mothman." All right, Mr. Mothman, can I clasp your hand?
Yeah, that's fine.
I need you to leave.
Ah,
I'm not evicting you because you have not stayed here for 30 days and you are not a tenant. He's not a tenant, right?
Not on the lease.
Not a tenant. All right.
I am texting Sam and Leah saying, "Holy shit, it's happening."
I have so many
You ha-
excited emojis.
Yeah.
All you need to
Yeah.
do right now is go into the yard and leave this place forever for today.
all right. That's fine.
Cause your body, it's like a laser beam. Beautiful to look at, but then when you look into it when you're 3 years old and it goes right into your eye, and that's how you, Michael, become blind in one eye, but you don't tell anyone because you're embarrassed.
Start a note, and just writing that word for word because it's gorgeous. I want to use it in one of my novels later.
Embarrassing, but also very quiet. So you to not be embarrassing, just go out into the yard next to the bees. Just hang out and say, I can't throw you out because you're not a tenant, but all right, go.
That's fine. I've made some friendships with the bees out there. That's fine. I'll do that.
All
Uh,
right, thank you.
Mothman puts on a pair of sunglasses and a Mets baseball hat and goes out to the backyard. And then you see him just like talking to the bees, like talking to the apiary, and just like hanging out. He maybe like a bee lands on his arm, and he's like, "Oh, how's your mother?" Like to the bee's arm, but you can see like from your apartment balcony.
He's like, "My mother is the queen. I love her. I work for her. She's incredible. Have you seen when she's making this jelly recently? We love it."
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, that must be really cool. Yeah, that's like in The Crown. We were gonna watch it today, but they had other plans. That's fine.
I go-
We've
I-
already. Go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry.
Go.
I locked the door. I like both doors.
Michael, how did you do that? How did you do that? We've been trying to do that for the last 3 weeks.
I can't throw him out because he's not a tenant. I'm gonna need you free, my kids who are not my kids, to take your passive aggression and turn it into real aggression. Face your problems head on. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's easy. He's a
Sam-
sensitive boy.
Leah, Sam, Michael makes a good point. We haven't been direct with Mothman once, and it's because we're all nice people. We gotta be firmer. We gotta be harder. We gotta be more badass to make this the home we want to live in.
Wait a minute. This doesn't stop the building from exploding, does it?
No, not at all.
What?
I don't know what I saw. Wait, hold on.
Uh,
The thing I thought is wrong. I'm gonna sit in the beanbag chair again.
Wait.
As Michael sinks into the beanbag and it envelops him, I can only assume.
Mhm.
There's a knock at the door.
Which
Uh,
door?
The apartment front door.
Nose goes.
Uh,
Ooh,
Such a slow reaction
Sam.
time.
Sam, you gotta get the door. Sam's gotta get the
door.
door. Sam's
Okay,
gotta
we
get
Get
the
that door.
Bullies me here. I look through the peephole.
In the peephole, you see two besuited people in dark black suits, very starched white collared shirts, very skinny black ties, sunglasses. One is a man who's 6'2", and his head is like nearly bumping up against the ceiling in there. And the other person, a woman, who has a severely, extremely tight bun and the most opaque aviator glasses you've ever seen in your entire life.
I turn.
Sam, who is it?
I think they're G-men here for Mothman.
Who?
They're in suits. They're in suits.
Suits?
They're in
Suits?
Maybe they'll come get Mothman.
Toots.
And maybe
Suits!
they'll like
Suits!
erase our memories so we don't have to remember Mothman and I can like be free. I open the door.
Leah runs to her room to start hiding things she stole from school.
Buzz themselves in.
Wait a minute.
The tall G-man speaks and says, "Oh, what's up, dudes? Hey, I'm Agent Garamond, And here's my good friend, Agent Helvetica. You can just. You didn't have to make both of our last name. My last name is not a font. You did not have to do that too. It's just Holmes. No, it's the way that we fit together. It's cool. Hey, we heard that there was a coffee shop that was opening up around here. Do you know where that might be? If you were to point me in that direction, dudes, bros.
It's
Coffee
actually a
shop?
complicated question. Come on in and we can talk about it.
Mm,
No, actually, we are the woman with the severely tight bun speaks. No, actually, we don't have enough time to come in. We were looking for the coffee shop around here, but hey, we did have a here, just on the street that there was a sighting of a Mothman around. Have you seen a Mothman? Good citizens.
Would you be here to collect the Mothman if we had seen one? What's your
Oh,
hypothetically?
no, dudes, wait, we're gonna just hang out. He's our real good friend, and we were just gonna hang out with him and buy him some coffee because we know he loves coffee so much. Yeah, that's right. He loves coffee. He loves it. Can't get
Why
enough.
does he never buy my decaf bags? My sacks of decaf beans.
Oh, so it's going where you have the coffee shop is around here.
Yes, there is a coffee shop around here, but I am more incredulous about your goings on. I did not hear a single buzzer on the intercom, which means that you forced entry.
Oh shit, Michael got incredulous. You
I
got
got
Michael
incredulous.
incredulous. You got starts dancing around Michael in glee. You got crab walking on Michael. You got Michael incredulous.
Tim, will you make a roll for me? If you could still hold your crab walk after doing it so many times.
That's great. I can roll 3 because it's my skill.
Mhm.
Ooh, well, that's 2 5s. That's 3 5s. That's a 10.
You are so good. You are able. You can do this all day. You could crab walk all day, and I'll
My
let.
special skill.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, hey dudes, we're just trying to see the coffee shop. But yeah, if you did see a Mothman, it sounds like the bra in the back who's all nervous and holding that rusty knife. Yeah, what did you say? What's up?
I just asked what y'all were doing. I didn't say anything.
Oh, you said that whether or not if there was a Mothman, like
Hypothetically, if there was a Mothman, what would if we've had a Mothman on our couch for 3 weeks that we need to get rid of, would you?
Or 4. I wink at Sam, being like, now we're playing the game.
Is it 4?
Yeah.
He's a 10,
3
and then I
or
have to deal with him.
No,
Yeah,
three.
Hypothetically, 3 or 4.
Is it 4? Gotta tell me if it's 4.
No, Michael, I'm just, cause so we're playing the game of like,
It's 4 legally. He's a 10, and then I can't evict him.
it is 3,
Thank
Michael.
you.
It is 3
Alright.
for them.
Sam can't remember now. I'm getting confused whether it was 3 or 4 weeks.
Well, hold up, wait. When did he come in? He came in.
He came in because we had a party. Is that when he came? I don't
Isn't
know.
that isn't your name Calendar?
That's fucked up that you would say that,
Oh,
Leah. What the hell?
Agent Helvetica claps her hand twice, like she's a Rango Force Raiders. Like, hey, all right. So it sounds like you have seen a Mothman. If you have, where would that Mothman be? And also the coffee, but mostly the Mothman.
I look out the balcony window. Is he still outside?
Yeah,
Or is
he's
it-
outside playing with the bees.
I just kind of look. I kind of give I don't say anything, but I'm kind of about.
May we circle up for a family meeting, agents?
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, bros, that's totally fine. Shannon, I would love for you to make a roll if you really want to get this across to the agents.
I want him gone, so it's just
You want
2d6. I don't. My communication skills are terrible.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
don't have 3 on this. I don't think. 7.
Okay. So, I think that I think with that, you as Michael is pulling all of you into a family meeting, the agents are like, they don't want like vampires who haven't been invited in. They won't go in, but because they're so polite, but they are trying to strain and they are looking in the direction through the window that would theoretically lead to the backyard, but can't see it because y'all are on the 3rd floor. So they're like, oh, let's go. Okay. Yeah, you guys can talk. What's over there? That's so
One
weird.
second.
Yeah.
So guys, is it just me, or like, is there a story here? You know, like I feel like there's a story here.
I don't know. I guess, man. There's sure.
Two agents knock on the door, and what mysterious thing could be revealed by, let's say, a writer opening the door, eh?
But yeah, you didn't
open the door. I opened
you
the
didn't
door.
open the door.
Yeah, no, that was just a bit of a
You just be taking the credit.
creative. Yeah, no, I'm not the great. I just said that's that's like we start like that, and then it goes somewhere crazy. You know, like
yeah.
like the writer is in love, but she's awful.
Oh, are you okay? You
No,
you
just
tell me that?
this is what I believe a novelist should be.
Okay. Because
What's our plan here? What's our plan here?
Here's the thing, like, I don't care for Mr. Mothman. Don't care for him. He smells.
No.
He's tall. Scares me.
Gorgeous.
But
Gorgeous.
we don't
Gorgeous.
know where this explosion is happening. And if he's gone, we don't have any leads.
Mm.
I'm not saying we shouldn't get rid of Mr. Mothman because I don't care for him, and we can maybe figure it out. I don't know, but I wanted to put it to the table.
Is he our friend?
Mm,
Just asking because I've never considered him a friend.
I haven't
I
either.
would
No.
say
Who is his friend first?
not it.
I'm so not. He
Damn.
probably was in a class with me, and he was like really lonely, and we had like a party or something, and he overheard a conversation, and then I'm just too awkward to say no, and then he just ended up living here.
He started making eggs and changing my Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Leah, our Wi-Fi.
Our Wi-Fi.
We all pay for this Wi-Fi. It is
We
not
all-
yours.
We all
Mothman
do,
I set it
including
up.
me.
I set it up.
Right. Okay. We realized we've like touched a nerve. We're like, sure.
So, you own the
She's,
router for sure.
Like breaking her pencil that she's holding in her hand.
Okay, and we're grateful. Okay.
Hey, bros, what's going? Wow, I just became Yakov Smirnoff there for a second. Hold on, sorry. Oh, so bros, what's going on in your backyard? There's a cool backyard back there.
Sorry, Agent Garurumon. We just gotta chill out for 1 second. We're still having our house meeting.
Family meeting. Family. This is my. It's yes. Anyway, so let's vote. Mothman out or Mothman stay?
How about we get their card so we don't have to make this vote right now?
Smart. Smart.
The brains.
Smart. With the brains.
The brains.
Sounds good to me.
Wonderful.
A family meeting adjourned.
1, 2,
With
3,
my
back.
family. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so they're still standing in your doorway.
And Leah just like turns around as if nothing happened. Hello.
Yeah, so I'm so glad that your family could all talk together. But again, it's the Mothman question. What's the answer to that?
If we see the Mothman, is there any way that we can get in contact with you?
Yeah, that'd be good if we had contact information. So if we did see this hypothetical Mothman, we could call you or something, because we're like so hungover right now, so it's like kind of hard for us to like, so hungover. You get it.
Very intoxicated.
It is a little early to be calling on somebody right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Easy to rise. Easy, whatever that fucking thing goes. Yeah, I do have a card right here for you.
Wait, I'm sorry. Were you trying to riff on the phrase "early to bed, early to rise"? And your version of that was "it's easy to rise." Is that just checking? Just checking, my man. Just checking, my dude.
Oh, dude, you just fucking riff on it, like Benny Franks, whatever he said. It's just like all that shit. Yeah, I got that right here.
Right.
Like your chill demeanor doesn't suit you very well as a personality. Like a glove that does not fit.
I'm just trying my best, man. Just hanging loose. Okay, let's all talk about Agent Garabond later. Here's a card, and it's
I'll take it.
Agents Garamond and Holmes, which has been crossed out with Helvetica. And it has like 555 number on it, so you can call them.
Okay, Leah slaps it on the fridge with a magnet.
Perfect.
Oh, all right, guys, we're gonna go find some coffee. I'll see you later. I guess we'll catch you on a flippity flop. Bye.
Close the
Bye.
vestibule door. All right.
And the two agents leave and walk down the stairs.
I'm gonna watch out the peephole and see if they do anything revealing.
Yeah, why don't you roll for that? Why don't you roll
Sure. A 2 and a 1.
Okay. Yeah, you look at the peephole and you shouldn't be looking out the peephole of your door because the perspective is so small. So you wouldn't really be able to see anything after they walk 2 feet to the left. So you don't see anything. I'm so sorry.
Ah.
Shit. Wouldn't it be? There should be a movie done like entirely through peepholes. Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh no.
Like, think about it.
You're not
like-
a screenwriter.
I could be, but you're right. My medium, my medium is the word after word on the page or screen. I'm open to ebook stuff.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go upstairs, check on my brothers. Does anyone want to come with me as a family?
I'll
Come
come with
out.
you. We need to figure
Yeah,
out what's
I'll
going
go with you.
on.
Right.
We're all
Is everyone
going. Okay. So,
Yeah, let's figure this out. We'll help you out, especially if there's something to lift up there.
You know, you can ask us to help you lift things. We've said that. I've heard you.
No.
You can always ask us.
But my
It's not a
pride.
problem.
My
But
pride.
if we're a family,
But that's what my brother's
Michael?
for.
okay.
We're listen. You gotta let Michael be his own man. All right?
Okay,
Because otherwise, Michael's never gonna be his own man.
Okay.
this really moves Calendar. Hearing Michael talk like this about personal responsibility and sort of being his own man gets Calendar really like feeling really hard and really warm towards Michael.
As they're going up the stairs, Leah's like, "Are you talking about you, Michael, or your brother, Michael, or do you have a
mean,
third
listen.
brother, Michael?"
Cousins.
You gotta listen hard for the it's the K instead of the C.
Oh.
It sounds exactly the same, but yeah, it's just like the intention.
So you know where the K is there because you say it. You're like, oh, there's the
I
K.
said it. That's why I know.
As Michael is describing the difference between the two Michaels, each of the other three have a thought. Calendar, you think about your favorite movie, Fight Club, and how in that movie the way that the apartment exploded was the pilot light on the stove went out and then the refrigerator turned on and it exploded, and that was bad. And I hope that that's not what's happening. I wrote. Sorry, Calendar is such a standout name to me that I knew that one off the top of my head, but I'm gonna look.
Why?
No reason. I just think it's pretty.
Okay.
Sam, you were thinking about all the ways that explosions could happen and how easy it is, and you remember going on Reddit and you saw on like our terrible explosions that like just from cooking, if flour falls onto a stove, it can all just light up and go in flames, and then everything would explode.
Then I'm like, did Mothman turn off the oven after he cooked the eggs? He never turns the oven off. What if our apartment explodes and then they both explode? That's what's going on in my head as I'm
Well,
walking up the stairs.
And then
Oh.
And then Leah, you remember that on the last time that you were closing out all of the computers at the computer lab, someone was just watching season 3 of King of the Hill, and Hank, it's so wild that his job was propane and propane accessories because it's so dangerous that propane could just explode like that. And I really hope that there's that he doesn't have a propane grill up there, because that would be really dangerous and propane would just explode if the grill was like that. That's what the three of you think as you walk up the stairs. And Michael, you're still talking about the differences between Michael.
Whoa, did Mothman ever turn off the grill? Turn off the stove? I'm gonna run back downstairs to see if Mothman turned off the stove from the eggs he was cooking.
Here's the thing, he did not. He didn't even take the eggs off of there, and the eggs
Okay, I am turning it off. I am taking off the eggs. I am burning my hands. Ow! There's a story here. I'm putting on a glove. I'm putting it in the trash, and I'm putting the water on it so it starts bubbling up. You know, it gets all hot when you do it. And I'm putting it in the sink, and then I rush back upstairs to my family.
Wonderful. As you're in Michael's apartment, it's exactly like your apartment. Like it's literally exactly the same. And on the balcony, which you would just use for apiary and bee stuff, which leads out to the backyard. Michael with a K has a propane grill out there. You also see that he's grinding tons of coffee beans. He just has container store full containers of ground coffee that he's just grinding up in his kitchen. And he has a I was just gonna say he has a refrigerator, but you kind of probably would have figured that out.
He
But
does.
it does have a refrigerator. So Michael, you all walk in and it's just like
Oh hey guys. Oh hey. I'm the other Michael. It's me. I'm grinding.
Hi, other
right now.
Michael.
Hello.
Oh, Leah, Sam, the other Michael's talking to us.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
right.
me, the other Michael. It's good that I say myself the other Michael, even though you can see both of us. You know which one it is. But
No,
it's
but
me, the other one, and I'm grinding.
I appreciate that you're aware that we have a pretty personal connection with the other Michael. So
Yes,
yeah,
we are acquaintances at best.
yeah. Though that one time we played Catan for
Pretty
fucking
fun.
hours.
Pretty fun.
That was pretty
I'm
fun.
very bad at it.
Yeah, you really went for sheep.
Yeah.
What do I owe the pleasure? Here in me, Michael's house.
Michael with a K then realizes that he's not wearing his protective face mask, which he uses when he grinds coffee beans, but it also keeps him from speaking, which so he'll just gesture at all of you for the rest as he's grinding coffee beans.
All right, gotta keep on grinding this bit. Oh, my brother. He's so classic hard worker. Well, doesn't seem like anything's really up here. What do you guys think?
Is coffee flammable?
I'm not
Is coffee particularly flammable? Could that be? I mean, I'm trying to put this together. If there's an explosion up here and there's just like mountains of ground up coffee, like could this be? Is there like a type of coffee bean that explodes?
That doesn't make sense, right? Right.
I mean, there's also. Can you ask Michael about his propane grill? Like, is that
Yeah,
up to code?
I'd like to check on that propane grill.
We could all go check together. He's busy grinding his beans.
That's
Very quiet.
classic Michael. That's classic Michael. Classic
Glad
hard
that
worker.
noise is at 5 a.m. when I'm trying to sleep. That's nice.
All
We
right.
gotta communicate. If that's too early, do you want me to tell him?
It's fine.
Wait. Hold up. Calendar grabs Leah and sort of like maneuvers her towards Sam and like in a way that like we've like had this conversation before where like I'm like, Sam, if there's something that you would like to happen, you should feel comfortable asking for that thing to happen. So is there something that you would like to happen? Leah, wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Not moving her arms on her own volition.
Yeah.
I mean, it would. I guess it would. Yeah, it would be nice if he waited till 6
Oh,
instead of like 4 and 5 a.m. grinding coffee all the time. It keeps my lizards up, and it's really upsetting.
of course. 6 a.m. is perfect coffee grinding time.
Yeah.
I start texting. I text Leah, holy shit, it's happening. And I text Sam, I'm really proud of you.
Oh, I text. Thank you.
Mothman texts everyone and be like,
Oh, so what happened, guys? I just totally missed it. The bees are doing so well.
I don't reply to Mothman.
You forgot to turn off the stove.
That's my bad.
I am react, haha.
I have a flip phone, so I don't see any of this.
I do the fire react passive aggressively. The little flames on Facebook Messenger.
All right, so I think that which one of these three things do you guys want to run down? Do you want to check out the propane? Do you want to look at the Fight Club scenario, or do you want to see if check out the flower stuff?
I want to check out the propane.
Wonderful. So yeah, all of you go out onto the balcony, and he has a propane grill. It's really neat. You could totally grill up like a bunch of dogs and hamburgers on there. And Jen, why don't you roll? I was just gonna say roll for perception. Will you just give me a roll to see what's going on here?
Yeah. Oh, got an 11.
Oh,
Let's go. you remember that the biggest thing that Hank Hill warns about is that if there's a dented propane, as you sat down and watched the rest of this episode of
Yeah.
Hill, is that he warns that the propane tank, if it's dented, then that's going to be a real big problem and lead to an explosion. Damn it, Bobby. You don't want to have a dented propane. Everyone knows that. I know that. And that's in your brain. The
Yeah.
propane is fine. But as you are checking it out and you look over the balcony, you see the Mothman is still playing with the bees out there. And you see that they're over to the left, like the backyard just has a fence that kind of pens it in. And you see that there's a tall man in glasses, in aviator glasses, that is trying to peek over the fence to look in.
Leah just like yells, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you?"
Oh, I want you, please.
Hey, Michael, we got a prowler.
Oh, we got a prowler?
Look, you see that prowler over there?
This is my prowler rock. I keep it in my
Is there a
pocket.
pervert? Is there a pervert looking at our
Yeah.
bees?
Yeah. This is my prowler rocks.
Hey,
Yeah.
what are you doing over here?
Get out of here.
It's none of your business.
Leah and Michael, please roll for throwing prowler rock.
Just 2, right? Wasn't exactly prepared for this.
Got a 6.
Did you steal the rock from Amazon?
Oh, I'll give you that. I think you went.
It's one of those rocks that hides keys.
We got an 11.
As they're throwing, Calendar goes to Sam, goes, "Hey, is it just me or is there a story here?"
Yeah, one of your really good stories.
Thank you, Sam.
Excited to hear it.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.
8 rocks. Da.
Yeah, I think one of the ones that should have a key in there. It like opens and like the fake key falls out as you throw it, but it just hits Agent Garamond right in the sunglasses, and he falls back like whoa, and falls backwards with the.
Ah, shoot.
That agent Helvetica, the agent Helvetica is like, it's fine. I brought extras. Give the very sunglasses. But yeah, they have not peeked into the backyard yet. But that's what you see. And the propane is not dangerous. That is probably not.
Okay.
Check
Mark
that
that
off
off.
the list.
Yeah, Leah is just like securing it in the closed position and smelling the grill. Like, I don't think it's leaking. I think it's fine.
Let's check out the stove.
Nice. The stove. Was this the Fight Club stove or was this the flour? I realized I made
The
one.
flour.
Both happened with the stove.
Either
Oh.
one.
That's fine. Let's do the let's have our anxious friend check some stuff out. Sam, I want you to will you roll for looking for if there is flour around that could go be and I'll give
Negative.
I'll give you extra dice because being an anxious person, I could only assume that you are worried about things going on fire.
You know,
5.
anxiety isn't always attentiveness.
And and that's what Calendar says.
And it
I
like
know.
distracts me.
And you just find like tons of coffee everywhere.
I'm like trying to dig through the coffee. It's like, I don't know. Is this dangerous? I don't know enough about coffee.
I didn't see it on the you look at our exploding things and there's nothing about coffee exploding and like a coffee plant in like Venezuela exploding. So I don't know if coffee grounds are going to go up in flames.
Okay. I looked to the best of my ability and I rolled a 5, so I'm like, looks fine, looks good here.
Everything is normal. Our artisan coffee shop where we touch everything by hand with unwashed paws is fine.
Pause.
Pause.
Michael with a K holds up his hands like their paws.
Roar. That's why with the Michaels, roar. We're part of it. It's part of it. We're branding.
The whole thing. It's a thing we do.
Sub-audibly, but still spoken, Calendar looks at Michael and goes, "That's my dad." Catches himself, but doesn't say anything.
Yeah, what else do you Plus Calendar loses himself in dad reverie. What else do you all want to do?
I try to break calendar of it very politely to see if he had an idea where the explosion might be, as he's just kind of like lost. He's daydreaming about dads. I'm kind of like, calendar.
Yeah. What's up, Sam? Hey, what's up?
What did you? Is there anything you wanted to check out?
Yeah.
I get startled when you do that. Like, oh,
Sorry. I know my personality is a little much. I'm so smooth, it's almost aggressive. I'm gonna look out the I'm gonna go over the balcony and look down the Mothman and be, hey, Mothy M, are the bees acting normal right now? Everything cool down there?
Mothman says,
Oh, what a cool nickname for you to not use my real name. I'm so glad I feel really part of the group. Yeah, let me check out the bees.
why don't you roll for your apiary skills here about what exactly he's looking for?
Ooh, okay. A 10.
Nice, with a 10. So I assume you're worried that like the gas, and this is, because I love Fight Club so much, me, Eric, your dungeon master so personally. I assume that you think that the gas is gonna make them woozy or something.
Yeah, or well, here's the thing. I've been experimenting with some controversial honey through the flowers I have made available to the bees, as well as special chemicals I've been dripping into the colony. So I know not what this honey might become. So I'm worried there's a chance it could be explosive.
Cool.
And the
No,
queen I know is a dangerous woman who has strange desires and maniacal ambitions.
God.
What is this queen like Lady Macbeth? I do not like this. Oh, this weird chick. I don't like the guy.
Dude, Shakespeare is actually really good. I mean, I know we're not supposed to read it at school because it's like nerdy, but like if you actually look at it, it's so good actually.
as you're thinking about how hot and mischievous this queen is, you remember that in Fight Club, it didn't actually happen like that. That Tyler Durden just exploded the apartment when he took over the narrator's body. So like the thing with the gas light and the pilot light and the refrigerator, it wasn't actually a real thing, and everyone should know that because that's the great twist of Fight Club. And like, oh, I can't believe I forgot about that.
Spoiler.
I turned to my family. I mean,
Wait, hold on a second,
my
Jay.
roommate.
We're okay.
What's up?
Spoilers for Fight Club.
I mean, it's been so many years. I don't. Someone in the chat's gonna be like, spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
If you haven't read Chuck Palahniuk about consumerism and being and fathering and stuff, or you didn't see the movie where Brad Pitt has like those muscles that go like that, just fucking get up the comments, man. It just goes like this. It goes like this.
I also believe orange juice features heavily in the Fight Club book as well.
It does. Oh no, I'm getting sucked into a Chuck Palahniuk reverie. I need to pull up.
Yeah, pull up, man.
Yeah, come on,
Gotta get out of there.
let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's move on to talking about New, the book I couldn't finish.
No, I don't want to do that. Michael's like, no, I do not think he is as good of an author as people say.
not this again. This happens all the time. with
No.
I
these
don't
dudes.
begrudge his talent, but he's just not for me.
No,
Michael
Foster Wallace, he is not.
Michael with a K signs that Invisible Monsters was only okay.
Raw.
Rawr. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with the stove.
Can Leah like look around at kind of the wiring everywhere in the apartment? Just kind of scan the room for appliances that might be, I don't know, malfunctioning.
Yeah, do it.
Would you say this is related to like computer lab network stuff?
I would.
I would say. I would agree.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a vote. So yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
She got a 4.
Oh wow.
Everything seems to be working fine, even the computer running Windows 95 in the corner that Michael.
Whoa. Leah is drawn to it.
Brush all the coffee off the keyboard.
Computer history, and she just starts tippity tapping without asking permission.
Calendar moves over to Sam and sort of like positions Sam towards Leah and goes, Hey, Leo, maybe you should ask if you are about to be hacking into somebody's personal computer. Don't you agree, Sam?
It's not king. Tippity tap 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 tippity tap 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 tap.
Like,
Sam has
handed
no
me.
idea what to say. Still does not want to be confrontational. I mean, if the computer's there, but maybe you probably shouldn't. I don't. I look at
If
Michael,
the computer's
who's right
there.
there. It's there. You know, Leah can do what she wants.
Sam, come on. I need your. Get my back here. We've talked
Leah,
about this before.
Leah group texts them in front of them. Is this happening? Is this happening now?
We're clustered around the computer with Windows 95. The two agents bust in the door. And bros, we've been FBI agents the whole time. That's not how we say it. Freeze, FBI.
Do you have a warrant? Do you what? How what are you doing?
We do. We have aiding and abetting of a Mothman from this man, and he points towards Michael with a K, who has
My brother.
Michael?
and he puts his hands up.
No, sir, you got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy. This is just my brother. He's just a coffee man.
Oh, bro, you have plenty of coffee. I guess we could stop for some of that. That would be
Wait, this wasn't a character. This is just you.
yeah. This is like my personality. I'm just like super chill.
It doesn't fit, but if that's you, I guess I gotta respect it.
Grates on me so much. I hate it. It does not. I do not know. He's kind of a he's a legacy. His dad was CIA. That's
That's how it works for sure.
Well,
Leah, we're like
my
this.
dad. So go ahead.
No, I said I'm just mimicking you. We're like this.
Okay, I go, well, my dad wasn't CIA. My dad's a super. Using my already extended hands, I twist back into a crab walk and rush over to the officers, and using my foot, which is already in a right angle, more like a 45-degree angle because of the crab walk, I kick the badge out of their hand.
And you hear just a slow motion Leah going, no.
My son, my boy.
Yeah. I love you, Dad!
roll with an extra D for your crab walk.
Damn right, I should leave my crab walk. Okay. Oh, that's a 9.
All right, with a 9. That is wonderful. That is a hit with consequences. So you do kick both of the badges out of their hands. You kick up, but also by startling them so much, you've also startled Michael with a K, who jumps back and falls into his stove, which rattles everything, including the cabinets that are above the stove. And the stove accidentally turns on, and then all these coffee grounds come down, but so do bags of flour, and they're
No,
quickly down towards the flames of the stove.
my nightmare.
You have momentary seconds as Mothman texts all of you and says,
Oh, watch out for flour. That's just one thing that I can remember.
Oh.
And Leah texts, this is happening.
I lunge at the stove. This is my fault. I didn't see the bags and bags and bags of flour. I didn't think to check the cabinets. They
whatever.
were so high up, I thought Michael couldn't reach them, so I didn't think about it.
That's why he stores them up there for safety. Roll 2d6.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
9.
Oh shit. All right.
Okay.
Here's what happens.
Okay.
All right, Sam. You throw yourself against this. You throw yourself
My
against
lizards! I have to protect my lizards.
Oh, you get to play with them. Fuck.
scorching you a little bit on the stove, but knocking the flour out of the way. And the apartment does not go up in flames, except for your shirt, which is a little singed, unfortunately, and you're
I was
covered.
already half bitten by Mothman. It's fine.
Yeah, but this is one of your bitten ones, so it's fine. You are covered in coffee grounds and raw flour, and at that point, there's just a fracas of everyone throwing themselves as the agents are trying to arrest Michael with a K. And at that moment, you hear a knock on the door, and Mothman says,
Oh, fuck. This is pretty bad, guys. It's pretty sucks. Well, I'm glad you. Hey, who are your new friends?
Mothman, no. This is all your fault.
Well, everybody loves a Mothman.
No.
turns to the camera. And that's where we end our game of all dang Mothman. He won't move out. He said it was just for the weekend. Although there is a mess and the agents will probably arrest Mothman and take him to CIA headquarters. At least Michael and Michael's apartment building did not explode.
Yeah, we saved the lizards.
We saved the lady.
Save the lizards.
You know what? Calendar, this was a story. You knew it. You knew what
Whoa.
type.
Thank you.
I'm sure you'll
Thank-
take credit for everything everyone else did when you write it as well. That you say you jumped on the stove and you know.
Oh yeah, there was also a love interest who was just strange, you know, and she like sort of said things weirdly, but there was sort of poetry in her oddness, you know.
Yeah,
Crab walk with me.
she ran over to the fridge and got orange juice out and just drank all of it. Just like so sexy. You are all incredible. I'm so happy to have done this. You are all so good at this. We'll plug ourselves one more time. We'll start with Liz, Shannon, Jen, and Tim, and then I'll take us out.
Ooh, plugs. So my name is Liz Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Liz Anderson ___ because it's a very common name. Listen to me on Campaign Skyjacks. My podcast is called Paired. You can find it at Paired Pod. Also, this holiday season, I work at Jackbox Games. If you want to play some games with your family,
Yeah.
get that pack. Games. All right, bye.
Games pack.
Shannon.
I'm Shannon Strucci. You can find me on Twitter at Plenty of Alcoves. I do video essays and film reviews and documentary style stuff on YouTube under Strucci Movies. I'm a player on Critical Bits, which is at Critical Bitcast. And Struggle Session is at Struggle Sesh on Twitter.
Jen.
Hello, I am Jenn De La Vega. I am a chef in Brooklyn. I also stream on Twitch under the name J De La Vegs every Wednesday at 5 p.m. about food. If you ever have any cooking questions, you can ask me anytime. My Twitter and Instagram is at Randwiches. That's the word sandwiches with an R at the beginning. And big plug, I'm on Fun City, which is a Shadowrun podcast, and we are having a fundraiser over the next week. We're trying to make enough money to hire an editor. So go to patreon.com/FunCityVentures.
Incredible. Tim.
You can find me on Twitter on @TimothyPlatt. You can find me on Instagram at I am King Bozo. You can see some of my comedy and some of my songs on my YouTube channel, The Timbeaux, TIMBEAUX. I thought it was funny. And you can check out Rude Tales of Magic, which is the love of my goddamn life right now. So please check it out. And that's my pluggy, baby.
Incredible. I am Eric Silver, your humble monster master, but you might also see me as a dungeon master for Join the Party. You can find that on Twitter at Join the Party Pod or wherever podcasts are sold. You can find me on Twitter at L_Silvero, EL_SILVERO. That is my name if I was a Lucha Libre wrestler. Thank you so much to Taylor Moore and everyone at Fortunate for running this. Please have me back.
Taylor.
I hope I did a good enough job, and I'm sorry I
You
named.
did a great job. Thank you.
An
That was
amazing
really
job.
fun.
No, I wasn't.
Fantastic.
Oh no, I didn't. Oh fuck. You are all incredible. I'm so happy we did this, and I'm sorry I named both a character and an NPC Michael. But Taylor,
There were different names. They had a
Different.
They were different.
It's all good.
much, and as they say in my hometown, haha, my man, and then I stand.
Yay!
I don't.